Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Sugar Marielle. Riding around and getting it, trying to keep my eyes on the road while I do that. I wanted to come on here and talk to my people because it's been a minute. The last video I released was maybe 2 months ago, and that's just not right because remember, this month I was supposed to be more consistent. And 2023 has just been 2023ing. But I wanted to come on here because I noticed I got a couple new friends. A couple people have stopped by. I don't know, for whatever reason, the algorithm gods are in my favor because they've been pushing my videos, so I appreciate that. Welcome along. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. To all of you guys who've been here before, thank you for coming back. I appreciate y'all so much. So we're in June, and this video should have came out last month because of, in honor of mental health awareness, because May is mental health awareness month. But nonetheless, I figured, we're dealing with mental health not just in May but all year round, especially with the world being the show that it is. So I wanted to talk about mental health, but specifically depression, when it comes to what I went through. So as I told you guys, from when I got picked up, I was then taken to detention where I was housed for 10 months. Detention, aka jail, where I was housed for 10 months. I never realized I suffered from any sort of mental health throughout life because I never been through anything like this before. I remember one of my fellow inmates pointed out to me that my leg is always shaking, right? So I'm always shaking my leg in anticipation to something. And I didn't understand it until someone came in, like this lady came in. It was like from a faith-based organization. She came in and she was like, because you're waiting for something. You're waiting for them to call your name so you can go home. And so that's anxiety, that you're anxious. You're waiting to go home. And because immigration detention, there's no in date and out date, you're there until you either decide to go home, you lose your case, or whatever's going to happen. You have no control over your release date. And so I'm always anticipating them calling me at any given moment. An officer could come in, call you by your name, and you're either getting removed or you're being released. So you have no idea. A lot of people don't even know the day they're getting deported. They don't know the day they're getting released to go home. Unless you went to court and got bond, you really just don't know. And so I didn't realize that was anxiety. So my legs always shaking. I'm always like antsy. I'm just always just on edge. And another thing was the uncontrollable crying. I remember waking up mornings where I couldn't open my eyes. My eyes would be swollen shut from crying all night. And I just remember asking God just to please make this go away. Like, you couldn't help it. You could not help. Your emotions were just like, I don't know if people understand the severity of what it is to be detained, facing removal from a country that you've known a lot of times all your life. In my case anyway. And so I cried more in detention than I'd ever cried my 30-something years. I would just, like I said, wake up, my eyes would be swollen shut. And I remember just asking God, make somebody knock on the door and give me a joke, something to get me out of this trend. And I couldn't. I would sleep a lot. You sleep a lot because you're just like, your days are long, you're doing absolutely nothing. And so a lot of times I would sleep. I would get so upset when the officers would wake you up at 6 o'clock in the morning to eat breakfast. If you didn't wake up at 6 a.m. to eat breakfast, it's not like you had the option to wake up at 8 and eat breakfast. You would then miss said breakfast. So you had to either get up, eat breakfast then, or you would miss it. A perfect day for me would be to just sleep the entire day through. And as we all know, excessive sleeping is a sign of depression. So that was just in detention. But then you get removed, right? So worst case scenario, you lose your case, you get removed. In my particular case, touching down in Haiti was by far the most traumatic situation because it was like a new found reality. It was like the realization that this is your new home. I wasn't going on vacation. I wouldn't be there for 2 weeks where I'd go to the beach and eat good food and go back home. This was my new reality. And so that was a thing all within itself. Okay, so that's Haiti. And then now fast forward to me being here in the DR, beautiful country, beaches surrounding you, beautiful people, just amazing. Yet that's vacation. That's when you come down for 2 weeks. That's when you come down for a week. I've been here for 3 years, and under my circumstance, I can't work. I'm away from my children. So I find myself going through what's called the Monday blues every single Monday. I wake up. Usually I have children to get ready for school. I have a job to attend. It's the beginning of a new week. There's things to do. Here in the DR, I wake up on Mondays. It's equal to waking up on a Sunday. The days literally just all run into each other. You're literally at the mercy of happenstance. Like, let's hope that today's a productive day. You don't have the ability to make it a productive day. Like, let me get up and go to work. Let me get up and get the kids ready. Like, it's not your regular routine anymore. And so I find myself crying a lot, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It may look good. I think people especially on my social media, I'll go to the beach and I post videos of me on the beach and I'm playing some whatever's the latest Afrobeats music, and I'm cute. I got my cute little bathing suit on, and people will comment, "Man, you living it up. You living better than us. We gotta get up and go to work every day." And I'm just like, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew, I only came to the beach to get myself out of the trends of being so unproductive. The only thing I can do is get in this car, drive myself to the beach to try to escape my lack of production and productivity, if you will. Especially if you're someone like me who likes being productive, who likes going to work, who likes providing for my children. So I cry a lot, y'all. I cry a lot, but I credit my sanity to my family and to my village, because every time the emotions get ready to come up, I can call at least one of them. And if one's not available, I guarantee you another one will. I can call one of them that sit through it with me, that cries with me if I need them to, that prays with me, that just sits in it with me. And before I know it, the moment is gone and I can move on to the next emotion or the next moment. We literally live moment by moment. I don't know if anybody's ever been in my situation. I don't know how you're handling it. I absolutely need therapy in the very near future. Just dealing with what it is to be removed from your life. Unfortunately, down here, that's not something that I really see a lot. They don't really push therapy in smaller countries. Furthermore, I couldn't afford it if I did find it. It's just not priority. But that's something that's on my to-do list, because there's so much that you deal with in every aspect. Just being able to go to my local supermarket. Everything of my life is different now. And 3 years later, I'm getting accustomed. I'm getting used to it. But it's still, there are little things that I miss. Little things like, I want Chick-fil-A today. I want to go eat Chick-fil-A. They don't have Chick-fil-A here. It's like every day you're reminded that you're no longer living the life that you once lived. You no longer have access to the things that you had access to. That's just one of the many things. Another aspect of my life is I'm a shopaholic. I love to spend money. I love to shop. Being able to just spend money as I used to. I remember last year I had a complete meltdown because I wanted a personal pan from Pizza Hut and couldn't afford the $12 that it costed to. It's not like I couldn't afford it, but it would have been irresponsible to go and spend $12 on Pizza Hut when $12 would have bought me groceries for the week. So little things like that, just, it messes with your mental. And so, depression, dealing with deportation is real. Depression is real, but this aspect of it is so real. It's something that a lot of people won't know, because you've never had to be, you've never been removed from your life, so you wouldn't know. But it is absolutely something that I deal with. I'm dealing with. I've dealt with. It's not going away anytime soon. Even if I was to go back to America, I feel like I'll have nightmares of, that knock on my door. I don't know how I'm ever gonna receive knocks on my door. Even when I get to my next chapter, whatever that may look like, I'm always gonna think, it's trauma. It's trauma. It is devastating. My children actually had to go to therapy by the grace of God, we were able to get the little one into weekly sessions where he's able to talk to someone, talk out his emotions, talk out how he feels about me not being around. So thank God for that. We're dealing with that. But as far as I'm concerned, I absolutely every single Monday get up and I cry, and I ask God, like, when. Just my question now, it used to be why, but now I've accepted the why. Now all I'm asking is when. Like, when does it get better? When is it, So yeah, I wanted to get on here and share, my mental state. Some days are good. Some days are good. Like, I have a good village around me. I've created a little family out here. Thank God for them. I don't give them the credit that they deserve. Thank God for them. They watch my stuff for the views, but they probably won't understand. Merci pour village mwen ki ici en ce domaine. Nou ede wap. But yes, so merci pour village mwen ki ici en ce domaine. Nou ede ma pil, nou ede mentalitem, nou se famim ki loin de famim. Di bon Dieu merci pour nou en pil. Anyway, I knew these classes were a good idea. I knew it. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and share my mental state. Some days it's good, like I said. Some days it's a struggle, but at the end of every day, every single day, God shows me his face. He shows me that he's with me. He's not left me yet. Even in the darkest moments, he's yet to forsake me, because I promise you, I could be crying right now. In an hour, I'll be just busting out laughing at something that's going on. So I'm so grateful for God. Thank God for Jesus, because I'm so grateful that I have that it's not a consistent just downward thing. It goes up and down, and I thank God for every rise. I thank God for every rise. So take care of your mental health. Sorry guys, I had to get myself together. But yeah, I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and she was like, you should definitely look into therapy. And I said, but you know what, until I can, this is my therapy. Talking to you is my therapy. So y'all don't even realize, my family, my support system, how much you guys help me, how much y'all lift my spirit with every phone call, every time you answer my calls, every time you answer a text. We send voice notes all day. That's helping me get through this. It's helping me get through the days that are tough, that I don't want to get out of bed. So again, I thank God for y'all. I thank God for every single person that has been supportive in this. Even you guys who leave me comments. Like, every moment that I'm not left alone to my thoughts is a good moment. So even when I'm reading comments, as you guys can see, I try to answer every single comment. I try to reply. I try to engage. It's not because, she just wants to, yes, I like engaging with you guys, but it also helps me get through. I like to hear what you guys have to say, feedback, good or bad. So before I go on and on, you guys, I am at my destination. I just wanted to check in with y'all, tap in. It's been a minute. Like I said, I'll be crying one minute and laughing the next. So I don't know, maybe that's bipolar, but that's a whole nother video. I just wanted to get on here, you guys, and talk about my mental health, how I've been dealing with my situation mentally. And so yeah, some days are good, some days are bad, but at the end of every day, I'm okay. So thank you guys again for watching. Thanks for commenting, subscribing, sharing. I appreciate y'all so much. And until next time, peace.